Hi Bree, I just wanted to make a quick video just to keep you in the loop, my final thoughts about Center for Discovery, and then just something really quick about Max's program this year. So of course, like we talked about yesterday, my ultimate dream is to open up a school for Max, and if I could do it, I would take out the loan and write the business plan and the curriculum, and I would really work as hard as I could to make it happen. But even after we talked, I went back to my office, I did more research, and even with like taking out a loan, I just don't know that it's feasible. So I'm not going to completely discard the idea because I might be wrong. I could be missing something. Maybe it's not as costly as I think. So I'm just going to keep my eyes open. Oh, sorry, that was Jackson. I'm going to keep my eyes open. But I don't think that's an option for Max. So then I thought more about his options and what we talked about the center-based homeschool, and then I thought more about Center for Discovery. And like, you have to know that if you open up your own center and you're willing to take Max on his 35 hours and do homeschool and everything like we do, but you know, at a center, we are your first customers. And even if you don't, even if you can't take him and do the homeschool thing, but you just do a couple of hours, you know, for kids after school or whatever you do, he's still your first customer. So, you know, we're all in for that. But as a new business owner and someone starting out and making a company and all of that, I think the last thing that you should be worried about is offering that homeschool option to a bunch of kids. Like, you know, you'll have enough on your plate just kind of starting out. So in terms of Max, and then, okay, well, how do I get him as his mom what he needs, both functionally and academically, and also socially? Like, because homeschool is as perfect as it gets in all the areas, except it's missing that social component. You know, sadly, he doesn't have a lot of options, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. When I think about Center for Discovery, like, it really is his last school-based option that might even make a little bit of sense. A lot of the other school-based programs, like, I have knocked down every door, I have seen every program, and I can't just put him back into a bad situation. I don't know, you know, just for the social piece, because even when he was like at Fishkill Plains and in that social environment, he wasn't supported, and so it just wasn't working out for him. So so then I keep thinking about, well, should I consider Center for Discovery? And the truth of the matter is this: there's probably a good chance they're not even going to accept him at all, and that takes the choice out of my hands, which is not a bad thing, because then I don't have to stress or worry about it. The choice will be made for me. If they do accept Max and, you know, put him on a wait list, well, then we have time, and that's great. But if they call me back and they say, we did a bunch of intakes and we have the perfect group, it's 5 super social kids and they're a great match for Max and we think he would really thrive, then regardless of the timing, even if the timing wasn't right, it would be something that we would have to seriously consider. And it wouldn't be an automatic yes, but I definitely would go back and consider it. And if all the stars aligned and it really was perfect, even if it happened this year, we would consider it. And, you know, we might have to take it. Just because, like I said, you know, whether it's this year or next year or the year after that, I can't really see a whole lot of options for him. So our plan for this year is obviously just to keep doing what we're doing and to stay status quo. And I'll definitely keep you posted on all things Center for Discovery. Sadly, I think, you know, that working out, the chances are slim to none, because I'm not going to send him unless it's perfect, because it is so far. And then in terms of, you know, like next year, like I said, if you start your own thing, Max will come with you. And you know, if you do, but you know, you're not ready to do like the homeschool thing with him at your program, that's totally, Greg and I will figure it out. So we want the best for you. We want you to know that too. Not just, we obviously want the best for Max, but we want good things for you too. So if you have any questions, let me know. In terms of Max's program this year, The only thing is just, you had mentioned going back to the data sheets on paper. So if you want me to go in the way that I used to and just kind of add some things just to give kind of structure and framework for like social studies and science and more of the things that are not in Hierasmus, just let me know. You have beautiful charts and boxes, and so I don't want to just go in there and start adding things unless I get your go ahead. So just, send me a text or leave me a note and let me know, like, even if you don't want me to, that's fine too. You can absolutely do that. I just, I want to take it off your plate if I can, if that's helpful. So just let me know. All right, thanks. Bye.